I'm a yoga teacher currently in Vietnam, and today I'm going to talk you through a tutorial on the warrior yoga poses. So these are foundational poses of our yoga practice, so you'll find these in most yoga practices that you do. And I'll talk you through the few of the different ones that we will find. Okay, so first pose I'm going to talk you through is Warrior 1. So we have a strong bend through the front knee, straight back leg, and my foot is at a 45-degree angle. Both feet are grounded on the mat. With this one, my hips are square on towards the top of the mat. I lift up through the arms. My shoulders are relaxed, so I'm reaching up, but rather than drawing the shoulders up to the ears, they're nice and relaxed. In some forms of yoga, you might have the palms together. Other forms will just have a bit of space, and that can help maybe just create a bit of space to the shoulders for some of you. Your drishti, your gaze is up towards the fingertips if that's comfortable for the neck. So in a yoga practice, you might hold this for a few breaths. From here, we'll transition into Warrior 2. So I open out the arms. I've still got the strong bend through the front knee, straight back leg. For this one, I find it better just to open out the foot a little bit though. So now the back edge, the side edge of my foot is parallel with the mat. That knee is bending forward. I'm trying to draw the hips open in this one. So I'm using the strength of the front thigh to draw the knee open. Quite difficult if you've got poor external hip rotation. And the gaze is forward over the middle finger. Often with this pose, we might just forget about this back arm. It might droop down a little bit. So we want to make sure it's nice and level. The shoulders again are relaxed and down away from the ears. And the arms are shooting forward. We're trying to create space in the pose as much as possible. From this pose, we could transition into the reverse warrior. So turning the palm up, reaching forward to get length, keeping the bend in the front knee, and then going to reach back. So I get a nice side stretch through the side body. This back arm can drop down. Sometimes we see a bind here. You could bind around the back, maybe catch the front thigh. And again, in your yoga practice, you might hold this for a few breaths. Keep trying to get that space through the side body. And we'll go back through those, so maybe back through to Warrior 2, and then back into our Warrior 1, where we started. Let's go for another warrior pose. From here, I could start to reach forward into the front foot, come light on the back foot, and transition into Warrior 3. So my hips are square towards the ground, toes pointing down. I'm trying to get a T shape with the body. This variation with the arms in front is quite difficult and challenging. So you might take another variation, maybe arms out wide like a bird, maybe alongside the body. You might take the hands to prayer. With the chest, we've got almost like a gentle cobra pose. So I'm trying to reach forward, get length through the spine, and a little bit of lift. My drishti is just slightly forward and ahead. Let's take it back then to Warrior 2 and just step back. Warrior 1 and step back into the Warrior 1 pose. From here, let's go for humble warrior. Taking the arms behind the back, interlacing the fingers, lift and open the chest. And keep that length as you start to come down. I'll bring the shoulder inside the knee and start to take the arms overhead. There's sometimes a tendency for the hip to stick out a little bit here, so try to draw it back into the mat. You want your head and your neck to relax. The arms can just release away with gravity, getting a stretch into the shoulders. Also strong in the legs, this one. And then eventually coming out of the pose and bringing yourself back up. Good. So I hope you found that useful, some of our common warrior poses. And You get lots of practice in these in your yoga practice as well, but nice to just spend a bit of time looking at the alignment there. I've got lots of other videos, tutorials on my YouTube